Hi everyone, I'm Carl Jason Eba from the University of Mindanao. So today we're going to talk about evolution, taxonomy, and symbiosis. Now, evolution is a process of genetic change from generation to generation, occurring in populations or higher order groupings of organisms. So we all know that population are changing over time. So the process of a population changing over time is what we call evolution. Now, one of the most common misconceptions when it comes to population is at which level that changes happen. Because while an individual like me, I can change over my lifetime. I can dye my hair, I can gain weight, I can lose weight, I can adapt to my environment, right? But just because I color my hair red doesn't mean if I interact with a person specifically, that person would have red hair also, right? So that means that those changes over my lifetime aren't necessarily evolution because they don't lead changes to populations. So, what specifically changes here is the gene pool. Now, gene pool is all the genes in a population. A gene is a sequence of DNA that codes for a particular trait. So if we think about our population or the population in our classroom right now, if we look specifically at our hair, we have students or people with curly hair and we have students with straight hair. So that means that the gene pool includes a gene for curly hair and includes a gene for straight hair. Okay? Now let's go on to taxonomy. Taxonomy is the study of naming, describing, and classifying organisms, including the rules, the principles, the theories, and the procedures. So a Swedish botanist, Carolus Linnaeus, developed the term binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature is a two-word naming system for naming all the species on Earth. Here is the taxonomic hierarchy. So this taxonomic hierarchy, it has 8 ranks, right? First is kingdom. Second is phylum, followed by class, order, family, genus, and species. So let's take a look with this example. This example is the classification of a modern human. In these ranks, in the taxonomic hierarchy, we classify this in different terms. So in kingdom, we classify human as Animalia, then phylum as Chordata, class as Mammalia, order as Primates, family is Hominidae, genus is Homo, species is for Sapiens. Okay, so let's go on to our last topic, which is symbiosis and its symbiotic relationship. Now, symbiosis is the relationship between two different individual species that live together in a close relationship. Now, there are 3 types of symbiosis. First, we have mutualism. Second, commensalism. And the other one is parasitism. Now, mutualism is a relationship where both organisms benefit. So, the most highlighted word here is that both organisms would benefit. Okay, so take a look with this picture here at the left side. The acacia galls are homes to stinging ants, and the ants defend acacia from other insects that would harm tree leaves. So it is about the relationship of the ants and the acacia tree. So ants these ants would benefit to the tree as well as the tree benefits to the ant. Next one is commensalism. Commensalism is a relationship where one species benefit while the other species remains unaffected. So for example, think of a friendship where one of the friends benefits while the other doesn't change. Let's take this example. One species uses a second organism for housing, such as small mammals or birds that lives in the holes in trees or orchids which live in trees. So meaning this species is having a beneficial factor to the second organism, which is the trees. So the trees remain unaffected. So the owl would never affect the physical appearance of this tree. And also here in the left side, we have the orchid in rainforest Venezuela. So the orchid will benefit to the tree and the tree remains unaffected at the same time. Okay? Now, last is parasitism. Parasitism is a relationship where one organism benefits, which is the parasite, while the other species, it depends on the host, is harmed. One of the example is the ticks and fleas that live in a host animal's fur, bite the animal and drink its blood are parasites. So the parasites here is these fleas and ticks, and the host is affected by consuming blood as a source of food of the parasites. I think that would be the end of my presentation. I hope you guys enjoy. Take care and God bless everyone.